Hey guys, what's up? I've been a raw vegan for 5 years now, and I've learned a lot of things, a lot of lessons along the way that I wish someone would have told me. So I decided to make this video sharing some of the things I wish I knew before, or at least at an early stage of becoming a raw vegan. Ready? Number 1. Have a really compelling reason why you're doing this, why you want to eat raw food. Wait, I know, everybody say it. But there is something about it that people often get wrong. Becoming healthy is a really good reason, but it's not enough. Becoming the best version of yourself is awesome, but it's not enough. There are lots of ways you can become healthier, lots of ways you can become a better version of yourself. But why do you want to do it through the raw food diet? And that's what you need to figure out if you haven't already. What's so compelling for you about raw food? In order to build that why, and that's what also really helped me on my journey, is diving deep into what's happening in the body, how it affects our health, what's so harmful about foods that we eat today, our nature and what we're designed to eat. There's a huge difference between knowing something and really understanding something. It's not enough to know. Bread is not healthy, meat is not healthy, alcohol is not healthy. Everybody knows that. But why? Why these things are not healthy? And that's where you dive deeper and understand why you don't want them in your body. Every piece of information only strengthens your why, and the more you expose yourself to this information, the more motivation and inspiration you have to keep going on this health journey. I had a conversation about it with a friend. She's vegan and she's in the process of going raw vegan. The thing is, in rare occasions, she likes to enjoy a high quality alcoholic drink. She's not an alcoholic, and she asked me something like, can I be a raw vegan with drinking alcohol a few times a year? So I told her that right now she has a strong why for why she needs to drink that glass or shot every now and then. Because she loves the culture and the art of making the beverages, she enjoys it. So I told her, when your why to not drink the alcohol will be bigger, stronger than your why to why you love or need to drink alcohol, that's when you stop wanting it. How do you build that why? Figure out what it does, what happens in your body, how it affects your organs, your nutrient absorption, your performance in the gym, whatever piece of information you can put your hands on that will help you understand why you don't want it in your body. Number 2, falling off the wagon is one step closer to your success. On my journey, I had a few times where I ate something cooked, and because my body was so clean, I felt horrible afterwards. But I can honestly tell you that it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Why? Because I hated the feeling so much that I didn't want to experience it again. One time I was sick for 3 days. Another time, my stomach hurt so bad and I was so tired I went to sleep for like 3 to 4 hours in the middle of the day, and I never sleep during the day. Every time I fell off the wagon, it only made my why stronger. So it's okay to fall. It's not okay not to get up, clean yourself, and keep going. Don't use it as an excuse. Learn from your mistakes and move on. Number 3. I wish I knew that it's not as difficult as everybody makes it to be. As humans, we like making simple things complicated. See, everything new that you're doing is going to require a phase of adjustment. Time to get used to it. Being a raw vegan is a total mindset shift. You start to see a lot of things different now. But once you really get into it, I think it's the simplest lifestyle there is. For me, cutting a watermelon, 3 minutes and I have breakfast. Or making a smoothie, 5 minutes and I have an amazing post-workout meal. Does this lifestyle require a little bit of planning for the week? Yes, but other diets require a little bit of planning too. Do you need to do grocery shopping twice a week? Yes, most of the time. But I think it's the same for every diet. Where when you want to make recipes, you do need to plan ahead, but I find that it's much more fun to prepare food and make recipes on the raw vegan diet. Because, for example, when you use the dehydrator, you just put the thing inside and let it dry for half a day or so, and you don't need to keep an eye on it like if you're cooking on the stove or an oven. You're not afraid it might burn or stick to the pot or pan. Also, a lot less cleaning. Yes, you need to clean a food processor maybe which is pretty easy to do, but other than that, I have a lot less dishes to clean. These are just a few examples. I can give you a lot more, but I don't want to make this video too long. So understand that you either make it complicated or simple. Whatever story you're telling yourself in your head, that's what your reality is going to be. So if you're just starting, give it some time, be patient, keep going. You'll see that it's really not that difficult as people make it to be. Number 4, you cannot eat as much as you want. When I first started my raw journey, I watched a lot of YouTube videos to learn more about the diet and how to do it right. The thing is, a lot of the raw foodists I found are saying you can eat as much as you want. You don't need to measure your food or count calories, just eat whatever you like. No, they only have good intentions. They are great people who are promoting an important message, but this is not completely correct. I understand why they're saying it, because fruits and vegetables don't have a lot of calories comparing to cooked food or animal products, so it's likely that you're gonna eat less now. But even if you eat the healthiest foods in the world, if you eat more calories than you burn during the day, you're gonna gain weight. If you want, I can share my experience with that, losing weight, gaining weight on a raw vegan diet. Let me know in the comments below. I'll talk more about it in future videos. So in order to avoid this roller coaster, you just need to learn how many calories you need and how many calories are in the foods you eat now. Number 5, learn how to keep your teeth healthy. Another common mistake is believing that the only thing that's damaging your teeth is cooked food, and as long as you eat raw foods, your teeth are healthy and strong. Well, it depends. I wasn't aware, or I didn't think that some of the things I'm eating are going to cause problems later if I don't do it right or I don't take care of my teeth. And my teeth had phases when they became more sensitive. Sometimes my gums started to hurt, and that's when I started educating myself to fix it and get rid of the pain. So some of the things were fruits that are not ripe. If you're eating them, you're exposing yourself to problems. If you're eating a lot of acidic fruits by themselves without something that is more alkaline, like leafy greens, you're exposing yourself to problems. Dried fruits are also considered raw food, but if you eat a lot of them, you're likely to have cavities or other gum issues. Dehydrated foods also tend to stick to your teeth because they lost the water they had. So some tips: always prefer water-rich fruits and vegetables. Make sure to rinse your mouth right after you eat those things. Wash your teeth, floss. If you eat acidic fruits, you can eat them with leafy greens together. It really helps. Leafy greens also help cleaning your teeth. That's one of the reasons why it's important to also chew them and not just drink them in a juice form. Also, don't eat all day long. Give your teeth some time to rest and rebuild the enamel on your teeth. Number 6, don't expect everybody around you to go raw vegan. When I transitioned to a raw vegan diet, I discovered so many health benefits and felt like I found the answer for everything, and I'm so excited about it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Well, it was and still is, but when I tried to tell it to other people, they didn't quite understand, and I'm trying to explain it to people and they just don't see what I'm seeing yet. All they saw is me starting to eat fruits and vegetables, and they were like, so that's all you're eating now? Where do you get your protein? How do you do this? How do you do that? Hey, they may not all have gone raw vegan, but all of the people around me improved their eating habits in some way or another because of me being a raw vegan. My sister, for example, she loved meat. She ate steaks and ribs and chicken wings, but now she's a vegetarian and in the process of going vegan. My brother is now vegan. My dad eats a lot less processed foods and animal products. He's not vegan, but he's more accepting now, and if there's a family dinner with no animal products, he's okay with that. It's a process for everybody. Don't push your diet on other people. Keep doing your own thing. Instead of going into a battle, give them your hand, take them by the hand and show them why you do it, how you do it, the benefits. It slowly sinks in. Number 7, the importance of leafy greens. So thinking I'm eating the healthiest diet now, I assumed my health is going to always improve. But after a few years, it really slowed down and I felt like something is missing. I also started to have more cravings. And being myself, I started researching what's going on. I came across the book Green for Life. If you haven't read Green for Life by Victoria Botanco already, highly recommended. I don't see many raw foodies talk about the importance of leafy greens. A lot of raw foodies consume large amounts of fruits, nuts and seeds, and they tend to neglect the leafy greens. So in one of the chapters, she talks about the chimpanzee's diet, our diet, and what portions of your diet should come from leafy greens. We and the chimpanzees share 99.4% of the same DNA sequence. And so she figured if we are almost the same, they must know something about what and how much we need to eat. She also talks about the discoveries of Jane Goodall, a researcher of chimpanzees. According to Jane Goodall, the world-famous researcher of chimpanzees, the amount of greens that chimpanzees eat in relation to the rest of their diet varies from 25 to 50% depending on the season. And then she compares it with the typical raw foodist diet and the standard American diet. Even though raw foodists typically consume many more greens than people on an average mainstream diet do, greens rarely constitute 45% of the food. So what do raw foodists eat in place of their missing greens? Most consume large amounts of fruits, nuts and seeds. Read that book, Green for Life. I learned a lot from it and it really inspired me to improve my diet even more, to eat more greens and overcome my cravings. And if you're not eating enough greens right now, start to slowly increase the amount of greens you eat in your diet. And number 8, it's not just about the diet. Yes, eating a raw food diet is going to improve your health a lot, but you can eat the healthiest foods, raw, whole, ripe, fresh, organic foods, and still not feel well. Apart from the diet, there are other components of health that you need to make sure are in place too. Sleeping well, reducing stress, exercising, breathing fresh air, drinking clean water, walking barefoot outside from time to time, exposing yourself to the sun. All of these are important for optimal health. Make sure you don't neglect the other pieces of the puzzle. Hope you enjoyed this video. Click the subscribe button so you continue to get updates for every time I release a new video for you. And comment below, let me know if you have any questions or thing you'd like me to talk about. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!